In a village not far from the river Niger lived a beautiful maiden named Nneka. She was kind, graceful, and desired by all the young men, but she was very difficult to impress. One day, a handsome stranger named Obi arrived. He was tall, his skin was the color of polished mahogany, and he dressed in fine, spotless white robes. He was immediately captivated by Nneka, and she, by his elegant appearance. Obi was not a man of few words, he spoke with confidence and boasted of his wealth and high birth. When he asked Nneka's hand in marriage, her parents were delighted by his riches, and Nneka was won over by his charm. But there was a mystery about Obi. He refused to participate in farming or communal activities, claiming such labor was beneath him. He was also never seen eating in public. Nneka's mother, a woman of deep wisdom, warned her daughter, "My child, a man who does not eat with his people and refuses to walk with his hands is not fully a man." Nneka, blinded by love, ignored her. Obi agreed to the marriage on one strange condition: Nneka must never, under any circumstance, enter his special inner room. Nneka agreed, and they were married. For a while, they were happy. But as time passed, Nneka grew uneasy. Obi spent hours every day in his inner room, and she often heard strange, faint sounds, a low thumping, like a bird fluttering against a wall. The mystery gnawed at her. One afternoon, overcome by curiosity, Nneka waited until Obi left for the market, then slipped into the forbidden room. The room was bare except for a small wooden stool and, on the stool, a simple clay pot, it. As Nneka approached, she heard the sound, clearer now, thump-thump, thump-thump. It was the sound of a beating heart. Terrified, Nneka lifted the lid and looked inside. She saw no water, no oil, and no fire, only a freshly beaten human heart. A horrified realization washed over her. Obi was not a man at all, but an Ogbanj, a spirit child or trickster spirit, who had stolen a human body, and he kept his actual, pulsing heart separate in the pot to remain immortal and untouchable. If his body was ever harmed, his heart would remain safe. At that moment, Nneka heard Obi's footsteps outside. She quickly replaced the lid and ran out, her own heart pounding wildly. The next day, Nneka went to the village elder, a respected Dibia, a traditional priest/healer, and tearfully told him everything. The Dibia nodded. The Ogbanj heart fears only one thing, Nneka, true, selfless love. He gave her a special mixture of holy ash and ground kola nuts. Tonight, he instructed, you must enter the room, open the pot, and pour this ash directly onto the heart. But you must not hate him or fear him. You must do it only with a wish for his salvation. That night, Nneka crept back into the room. She opened the pot. As the raw heart thumped and shuddered, she poured the mixture onto it, closing her eyes and whispering a prayer for the spirit's troubled soul. A terrible, shrieking sound tore through the hut. Obi rushed in, his face contorted in agony. He stumbled and fell, his beautiful, handsome body dissolving into a cloud of white smoke. The smoke drifted out of the door, never to be seen again. Nneka's home was empty, and her brief marriage was over. She was sad, but she was free. When the true story spread, the people realized that Obi's beauty and wealth were just a facade, a beautiful shell without a genuine core. They respected Nneka's courage for choosing truth over a deceptive life of luxury.